What are the latest demands of military veterans? Are military veterans fully benefiting from the freedom they sacrificed their lives for? Are families of former freedom fighters taken care of? Is South Africa at risk of revolt by former liberation fighters? What time is it? It is question time. Welcome to Question Time. My name is Mpho Tsedu. Yesterday, several hundreds of former freedom fighters, state and non-statutory forces marched to the Department of Military Veterans to deliver a memorandum led by the Johannesburg region of Umkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association. Their grievances included, amongst others, education for their children, housing and access to health care. This follows complaints by former guerrillas that the government is not taking care of them. A reminder that we are live, therefore you can call us. We'll be taking your calls. The number to dial is 089-110-4210. Our Twitter handle at QuestionTime24. My guest is Mpho Tsedu. He is from Umkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association, and from our Pretoria studios, Mbulelo Musi. He is the spokesperson for the Military Veterans Department. We are also expecting to be joined by Vuyo Wokop, who's from the Azanian National Liberation Army Military Veterans Association, and Prince Dubu, who's from APLA Military Veterans Association. Let me welcome you to Question Time. Now, Mbulelo, we also welcome you if you can hear us from our Pretoria studios there. Okay, but let's just quickly share with us what were the demands of the march. It would appear former combatants seem to be visiting the head office of the department quite frequently.
Yes, the demands of yesterday is that the outstanding bursaries that were supposed to be paid. Secondly, the doctors' bills were not paid, and then military veterans military veterans are sick and tired of they're not rolling out their benefits. Yes, even a simple thing that must be subsidized in public transport.
Okay, so what is the attitude of the department in your view?
No, the department is dysfunctional.
What do you mean? It's headed by your leader.
Yes.
What are you saying about Kebi?
No, we are talking about the department.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, he is heading the department there. Are you saying he is insensitive to the demands of his fellow combatants?
Yes, it's evident that the department doesn't, deliver.
So far, what would you say the department has done for combatants?
There are a few things that has been done. We've got complaints, as we have demanded, that even our complaints, even they died, the burials, they pay after 6 months, not immediately, within 48 hours.
That one actually worries me personally, because we have to be contributing whenever a former combatant has died. And I don't think that is good. It doesn't paint a good picture about this combat uniform that you're wearing.
That is true. We have sacrificed for this country.
Let me check if Mbulelo can hear us. No, Mbulelo can't hear us as yet, but we're going to take a quick We're going to take a quick break, and then when we return, we hope that these other combatants would have joined us as well. We'll be taking your calls, 0891104210. Perhaps you've got a story to share as well. You are a former combatant or a child of a combatant, a supposed to be beneficiary. What has been your experience in as far as services from the Department of Military Veterans are concerned? This is Question Time. Please don't go away.
In Africa, technology has created many new ways of doing things.
ICT is an increasingly important part of everybody's life.
It's being used in education, for social media, and now for farming too.
The best thing about internet for a farmer is that we get to share information.
On Network, we give you all the important African technology and social media news. That's Network with me, Mpho Tsedu, every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central African Time, only on SABC News.
The big news is Newsroom.
We also stream live on YouTube.
Whether you're at home, at the office, or at the gym, wherever you are, Newsroom is right there with you. Bringing you all the latest news, updates, sports, weather, and everything in between. Get all the latest news you need on the go via live streaming on our YouTube channel. That's Newsroom, weekdays at 9 a.m. only on the SABC News Channel.
Welcome back. You're still watching Question Time. My guest, Umkhonto MKMVA. Prince Dubu is APLA MVA, whereas Vuyo Wokop is from Azanla MVA. Those are Military Veterans Association of former liberation movements, ANC, MKMVA, PAC, APLA, and the Black Consciousness Movement, Azapo, and Azanla there. From our Pretoria studios, Mbulelo Musi, he is the spokesperson for the Department of Military Veterans. Let me just welcome you, gentlemen. Mbulelo, welcome. Perhaps let me just come straight to you. MKMVA is painting a picture here that the reason why they came there, and I can feel for you, you know, having to receive a memorandum from your comrades there. Bursaries and doctors' bills, what's the status there?
Well, basically, we did welcome the memorandum from the organizers, particularly Mr. Umkhonto. We acknowledge the fact that there are challenges. However, we also would like to put it on record that notwithstanding the challenges that the department has as a young department, we are dealing with critical issues that they've raised. I'll make an example with education support. As we speak now, the department is supporting 5,279 military veterans. The total cost we are spending for both tertiary and basic education at the moment sits at around 20 million rands. Secondly, with regard to housing, yes, there are challenges precisely because with regard to housing, we have to work with the Department of Human Settlements to ensure that we build houses because the mandate of building houses lies with the Department of Human Settlements. We had set a target of building not less than 1,000. The pace at which we're able to deliver is very slow, and we're all concerned. The fact that we need to accelerate is top on the agenda, precisely because the minister has said, given the challenges of the capacity of the department, we need to have a turnaround team that's going to assist us to deliver faster in all areas, not just that, but the health issue as well. We have a challenge a bit in terms of the contract we had with a company called ZIL. And then the matter is in court. We're trying to find an amicable solution so that when we begin to roll out health with regard to referrals in private doctors, we can be able to do that. So that matter is in court. However, because of the assistance of the South African Military Health Services, SAMS, we are currently supporting 14,599 military veterans with health support. So there is some progress, but we're all concerned that we need to fast track, and that is why we understood when military veterans marched to the department that we ought to work faster and better, and we did assure them that their demands have been noted. In fact, the department management, together with the turnaround team, has met and is actually dealing with the matters because they've put certain deadlines. We're hoping that we'll be able to interact with them to tell them how much we're dealing with those issues.
Okay. Thabo, you are in Pretoria. Welcome.
Yeah, how are you, Mpho?
I'm well. Thanks for the call, Thabo.
No, I'm okay, man.
Yes.
The problem is, man, Mpho, my heart is very painful about the guys from the MK military veterans.
Okay.
You know, these people, they fought for our country. Man.
Yes.
They fought for our country, but now the government has turned their back on them. Yes, you understand?
Okay, Thabo, thank you.
Because ba emetse naga ba le go di campaigns tsa ko ntle go dinageng tsa ko ntle ba tsaya gore no ba tlise freedom mo country ya rona. But today ba tshameka ka bona bo bontate ba ntho wa ntle go tsore government even now or tarapela gore I'm praying that these people go again dillo tsa bona di ke di kwa hale batho ba.
Okay, okay, thank you very much, Thabo. There, just expressing how sad he is, obviously, regarding the state of affairs. Vuyo, you supported the march as MKMVA.
Yeah, I just wanted to intervene there and start with Mr. Musi to say, acknowledging the problem that military veterans have and the desire to resolve the problem, those are two different things. This is not a matter that is new. And we are brought here in this studio today because we've been having problems with the department in terms of maladministration and in terms of contracts that are not there and nobody can see those contracts. Let me start with the issue of the ZIL Health. The issue of the ZIL Health is a matter that nobody could understand how that contract was signed between the department and ZIL Health.
What is ZIL Health? Just clarify.
ZIL Health is a private provider that was expected to deal with matters of health, between military veterans and the department. And ZIL Health, it was a company that was contracted in terms of the doctors, in terms of the going to clinics and hospitals so that we're able to be assisted there. Now, that matter, it is in court today because the department is unable to pay those doctors who have rendered services to who have rendered services to military veterans.
Okay.
And that's why the matter is in court, because the contract matter was not properly done.
Okay, so the contract, obviously you are suffering because of this contract. Let me take Mzimasi. Mzimasi, you're in Cape Town. Welcome. Mzimasi.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, you are live.
Okay, thank you, sir. The only problem I would like to appreciate from the commander, the former MK members, and also the APLA,
yes,
is that now this is the time for them also to step up to show really that now the government should really understand their grievances and also their pain. Well, those people they brought, what we wanted is a freedom. But now we seem as if they are so really sidelined. Everything is happening is only the people that benefiting of this. Some of them were not even in the struggle, but they are benefiting too much. So I would like to say thank you to the commander to stand up and show really now it's the time everybody must benefit, especially those who are outside the borders fighting for this freedom. I thank you.
Apla, let me just bring you in here. You also supporting this march?
Yeah, thanks, Mpho. In fact, I must say that we are here in this place as Zamva. You see, here we're not talking about APLA, MVA, and MKMVA. We are doing this cause as a collective of military veterans. I think that one must be clear here. It's not the question of how does APLA feel. It's a question of how do we feel, or how we are affected by our conditions as military veterans here in South Africa. In particularly, that is the Department of Military Veterans. I must say a practical example. In fact, I want to concentrate on practical examples here. As a chairperson of the region of APLA as well, is that we are facing crisis that is from our members on the ground. It is very sad to tell the nation today that the military veterans who fought for this liberation, some of them are so destitute that they even smoke dangerous things like nyau. They pick it up dustbins. Others, they are selling sweets and other small items around that corner. That is the corners of our townships. Others are suffering today because of cancer, because they are eating that is in the dustbins of our country. I'm talking about people that I served. I took them to the Department of Military Veterans. There's no thumb sucking here. Myself, taking them to Department of Military Veterans. You go there, coming to database, it's a mess. I think even that is my colleagues will elaborate further on that.
Okay, just hold it there. Let's take Smanga. So Smanga, you are calling from around Gauteng?
Yes, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm well, thanks for the call.
Yes, morning, commanders, and morning, Commissar Mbulelo.
Good evening, Smanga.
Yes,
yes, my point, Commander. We've got people who died in exile, who were buried in exile, and they were never repatriated.
Oh, yes.
20 years down the line, yet our government sees it fit to repatriate the bodies of people who took out their own money. Yes, sir. I am saying...
Yes, Manga, go ahead.
Yes, I am saying, sir, 20 years down the line, we've got people who died in exile. The government never repatriated their bodies.
Yes.
Yet, people died at a church in Nigeria. They went there willingly, and willingly they took money out of their own pockets, flew there. They died. Our government was very quick to repatriate them. Now, what is that? What do you call that?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mangaliso. Mbulelo, let me just bring you in here, perhaps to respond to that call there.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the question, Smang. I think it's an area of concern in terms of the repatriation program. But I do know that this issue is receiving attention. We have started, indeed, we should have started long ago. One of the challenges I want to indicate to put things into perspective is that the department was established only 5 years ago, which then begins to say we have a backlog. We should have started this program of having a department by 1994, like other countries like Angola, Mozambique, and other countries where there was liberation struggles.
Yes.
Normally, then the government immediately invokes programs and policies that would deal systematically and in a structured way with issues relating to how we deal with military veterans. So we have to understand that we're dealing with a backlog, and that's why we have teething problems. Okay. But I know that working with the department, for instance, in the Eastern Cape, Repatriation is continuing, but we need a national program that will prioritize that. Indeed, it's an issue that is of concern. I, as a military veteran myself, let alone being in the department, is an area that pains all of us, Manga, especially those who would have come from MK or from APLA, etc. So it's acknowledged that there's a challenge, but government, fortunately, is dealing with it. We work with the Eastern Cape Department. We want to work with all provinces to make sure that there's a program to repatriate. Okay. Secondly, several issues have been raised here, one of which is in relation to the fact that, indeed, liberation fighters ought to be treated with dignity. It is precisely why MKMVA lobbied the ruling party, the ANC, and post the Polokwane conference, the department was established. That's a major step forward to make sure that there's a structured program. Secondly, we also have challenges that relate to the fact that the capacity of the department has been weak. We're taking steps to ensure that the department is capacitated to deal with all the challenges which we all are worried about that military veterans face, that the colleagues have said from APLA, from MKMVA, from Mazanla.
Okay.
What we're doing now is that one already says we're strengthening the capacity of top leadership. We already have a CFO now who has started about a month ago. We have a DDG responsible for socio-economic support that provides education, housing, etc. The other one, DDG, which is going to deal with empowerment and skills development, is coming on board on the 15th or before the end of April. Okay. And the DG is to be there by May. All of these are efforts meant to acknowledge that we have systematic challenges, but we are addressing them, and there's a turnaround process to ensure that we accelerate delivery.
Comrade Mbulelo, 5 years down the line, we've been working on skeleton structures within the department. You'll have this DTG today, and three years down the line is out, and somebody else. And we've been acting on acting DDGs since the beginning of the 5 years. You have your DG that has acted. This is the third DG that is acting. Secondly, you had DTGs that have been acting 5 years down the line. And we are told that, no, we don't have a structure within the department. That is a structure that is a full-time structure. But secondly, the department, it is not working on issues that are relating to military veterans and their employment. Because we'll have interns within the department. That in fact, you have more interns in the department than the permanent structures in the department.
Okay, hold it. Let me just take Chris. Chris, you're in Davidton, very quickly.
Evening, sir. Good evening to the commissars and all the commanders.
Yes.
I'm shocked to see the deteriorate. I mentioned before when we...
I can't hear you, Chris. Your line is very, very bad. Unfortunately, we have to cut it there. Let me just get to you, Umkhonto. As MKMVA, can I get a commitment that you are also going to operate as a unit which would be able to have a better voice when you approach the department in instances where they have to support whether your cooperatives or business initiatives and all such things?
We have submitted our demands yesterday to the department. We have given them 14 days to respond. If they don't respond, there will be action.
What action?
The action won't be peaceful, but there will be action.
No, remember, you are soldiers. I can't just let you go with that. You are soldiers, so when you say there will be action which is not peaceful, I'm worried. Are we at risk of a coup?
No. What? What we want is that our benefits must be rolled, and we must have access to our benefits.
APLA?
Sorry. And then again, we have fought for this country.
Yes.
We have suffered for this country.
Correct.
Many of ours, they take pills without food. The minister, she's from our ranks. The deputy minister, he's from our ranks. Even Mbulelo is from our ranks.
Correct.
They must speed up these things.
Okay. APLA, let me give you your final thoughts.
I would like really to start with a military veterans pension.
Okay.
It is very important that that area should be attended very, very quick and serious.
No, but we were given those pensions. I mean, military veterans were given.
Not even a cent, up to date. We have been promised even 3 years back when that is Comrade Makwetla was still a deputy.
2009.
It is 2009.
Okay.
We were promised that.
Oh, are you talking? This is something else, not the special pension.
Not the special pension.
Okay.
There's a military pension.
Yes.
You see?
Okay.
From that time, we were promised that is an amount of 7,500 upwards. At that time, by the deputy minister Makwetla.
Yes.
It happened because he also advised us and assured us that no, we should also not concentrate on the side of military compensation with deals with permanent injuries and so on and so on. Because we are going to be, that is giving the military pension anytime that is from that time.
I know that we've run out of time, but I want to commit that we need to revisit this matter within 14 days so that you come back on. Perhaps we should give you the 14 days that you have given the department so that you can then come back and perhaps clarify us. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. We will conclude off air. That was question time for today. A big thank you to my guests and to you for watching the show. Let's meet again next time. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.